John LaJoy's podcast.
Subscribe to Daddy. What else? Bang. Niner. Gay. Bang, bang, nine, gay.
Welcome to the John LaJoy's podcast. I'm John LaJoy. Let's get into last week's scores. First game was the Steelers versus the Ravens. That wasn't the same Ravens. That was definitely the number 2s and number 3s. Definitely not the best performance, but we do know how they perform. It's very high octane. That score was 17-10, and TJ Watt is going to be definitely out for the playoffs, I think. Let me double make sure, because I did see something. All right. During that game, it's a grade 2 MCL sprain to TJ Watt. He's going to be out for a while. So he may not be playing. So that's bad news for the Ravens. Then we'll get to the Texans and the Colts game. The Texans came out hot and heavy. Colts started coming back. Their score was 19-23. Definitely was very surprised D'Amico Ryan's team won, but I was very happy about it too. Very excited. Hi, David Corona. Hi, CarCast. Welcome to the show. If there's anybody new, go ahead and put a message in and say hi, or if you want to pop on, let me know. I did invite a few people to come on today. They know who they are. The Buccaneers. Do I gotta send it to you again, CarCast? It's in your X. If you want to pop in, go ahead, pop in. Then we can talk about these games. And the Buccaneers versus the Panthers. Okay, Cardcast. That's why I ain't putting it up on the screen. Bucks won that game 9-0. That was definitely. You're welcome, buddy. Yeah, I found that today. So the Bucks only won by 9. The Panthers, no score. Wasn't that big of a surprise for me. And the Browns and the Bengals wasn't a big shocker for me. 14-31. Could the Browns played a little bit better, or were they playing sloppy this time? Or they were playing cocky, one of the two. We don't know. So that was 14-31. The Vikings 20 to the Lions 30. Lions only won by 10. Definitely a great win for the Lions. Bad win for the Vikings. The Jets versus the Patriots 17-3. Not that big of a surprise by my standard. The Falcons 17 to the Saints 48. That was a little bit of a 10-hat moment game by my standard. Basically, what the Saints did to the Falcons is just really beat the tar out of them. Jacksonville Jaguars losing to the Tennessee Titans. That was a surprise, but not really a surprise because it has not been playing normally. So they are eliminated from the playoffs, but I'll get to that later. Seahawks versus the Cardinals. That was definitely a no-biter, especially for Joe Stevens, because he's our Seahawk fan, and I have a few Seahawk friends. 21-0, same score as us. A little bit on the weird side that we get the same score and that type of stuff. Bears and Packers 17-9. That was. They usually do have a good game, usually. Kansas City Swifties versus the what up, Beat Bop? Nice to see you on a podcast. Anytime that you want to come in or anything, just drop me, because you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, X, aka Twitter, and other devices too. So if you like to come on, just find me through that way. Packers and the Bears, that wasn't that big of a surprise. And I will be going through the playoff brackets too later in the show. Kansas City Chiefs versus the Chargers. And they always have a good game, but wasn't expected to be that low scoring game. They were definitely having an off moment by my standard. But the Chiefs are sinking up the AFC anyway. Broncos versus the Raiders. Wasn't that big of a surprise because they got Les Ride on the high pony right now on the bench. So wasn't that big of a surprise. Oh, trust me, Beat Bob. Everybody gets nervous before they go on a podcast. I know I do. But it does help with anxiety too. So, yeah. Broncos and Raiders, 27-14. Raiders do have a good defense. It's just Broncos did not play well, and they sort of stink anyway, too. And there was rumors about they're going to be trading Russell Wilson. And there's talks about trades already for both of those teams. I think a lot of these guys are going to be doing trades this season anyway. I'll get to two of the games in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and get to the Cowboys game. Cowboys 38-10. That was a home game for Dallas, and technically that game was more of a, by my standard, I don't care for the Cowboys. I don't care for them. They just beat up on a weak team. They cannot beat a good team, a team that basically us. They can't beat us. The Eagles can't beat us. The only time that they can get lucky is when they do something to take out our quarterbacks. We still have all three of our quarterbacks. Let's make sure that they don't get injured. The Bills versus the Dolphins. That was definitely a surprise by my standard because I was sort of expecting the Dolphins to win, but because they don't have so many key players, they broke down. Now I'll get to our game now, the Rams versus against us, 21-20. Definitely bad kicks. And definitely for Jake Moody. Jake Moody did have a bad game. He did make a few kicks. But if you rewind those kicks, especially for that field goal or 3 points, it's like to the goal pole and then it shifts. So there's a little bit of a difference. When you got a kick that's going a certain way, when it has the control, or the NFL has something in those footballs. So 10-hit hat moment that's for Brian Cope and basically Kenny Cope to talk about. But that's something in the extra point. That was just a straight out Biff kick. It's like he didn't get a good kick off of that kick on the second miss. Because I went back and replayed the videos and just rewind each time, and I was paying attention to how the kick was kicked. Now, to anybody that's Eagle fans, I would say step out of the live for a few minutes. I'm going to get to you, and it will only take about 5 minutes. All right. So since I give you a few minutes to leave, Eagles sunk like a Titanic in that game. They didn't get nothing going until the last quarter, 10 points versus 27. Giants were already up 24 points in the third quarter. So they sunk their battleships. So Eagles lost to the very weakest team And do I really think that the Eagles will have a shot? Honestly, I'll be surprised if the Buccaneers beat them in this first round this coming up week. And that's a Monday night football game. And that's pretty bad when the Eagles stunk up the NFL for us because they sunk their battleships. The Giants just sunk them anyway. So we broke them. Now they're sinking. And let's go ahead and get to another slide. Since I don't have anybody joining me yet, I already got it set up. What up, Jason? Sorry, I saw you when I put up my slide. Welcome, Jason. Thank you for popping in. Okay. So we got Houston versus the Browns. That's going to be a good game for sure. I know some people want the Browns to win. Some people want Houston to win. My opinion is I want Houston to win to go against anybody. So technically, Houston will not be playing the Baltimore Ravens except if Buffalo wins and KC wins. So I'm sort of hoping out of KC and Miami, I'm hoping Miami wins. Out of the Buffalo Bills versus the Steelers, I am sort of thinking since Steelers really don't have a good they do have a good team. It's just they have a lot of injuries right now too. So I'm thinking Buffalo. Tampa Bay Bucks versus the Eagles. I'm saying Bucks taking out the Eagles. Detroit versus Lions. The Rams. I'm hoping Detroit beats the Rams. And I know some people are saying Dallas is going to win because they're at home field. But my thinking is I'm going to say probably the Green Bay Packers win by only a few points. Just my thinking. Oh, thanks, Jason. Thank you very much, buddy. And you know I got you in my slideshow now. So yeah, it's just your podcast name, basically 49er Radio is on in it. Since I'm still waiting for a few more people to pop in when they do. So, because I was going to do some fun stuff, let me message them and tell them to go ahead and pop in. All right, Carcast, because I was about to message you. Jason, do you want to pop in? I can send you the link. There's that one. Okay, Jason, I'm going to send you the link right about now. And it will be off of Facebook. Ugh. Picture. I showed that one. Won't do the injury report because there's nothing there right now. I know a lot of guys are resting up this week. Colin Ferris, he's taking it easy. And here is Captain Jason Massey. Welcome to the stage, buddy. Yeah, it's being a pain in the butt.
Hey, I'm here again.
Yep, once again.
How's it going, my brother?
Doing good, doing good. How's the weather in your neck of the woods?
It's cold, man. It's not. I can't see outside right now, but it's cold.
Oh, it was cold and windy for up here in Auburn.
Yeah, when I drove home today from Fife, coming down I-5, I could feel the wind. I only drive like a Ford 500, but I could feel it pushing my car. I'm like, damn, because I was headed directly into the wind. So yeah, I mean, we're in for a pretty shitty weekend around here, man.
Oh yeah. So what did you think about basically both of Jake Moody's kicks?
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, same here.
He hasn't.
That first kick was off.
Yeah, I mean, he's missed one extra point all year.
Yeah.
Okay. And he hasn't missed a field goal in 2 months. I'm not worried about it.
Same here. I'm not worried about it either. It's just that very first field goal was weird because it turned right at the pole line. So the wind picked up, or they have something in the footballs, one of the two. So it was like conspiracy, tin hat moment.
Yeah, seeing everybody just lose their shit. It's just like, and this is what I will say about Moody. This offense has been so good all year long that we haven't had a game where he needs to kick 3-4 field goals, to keep us in the game to win or anything, because this offense, all we're doing is trotting them out for, extra points. We're putting up 35, 40 points a game. So in that aspect, yes, it's kind of a thing. It is an issue because we don't know exactly how good he can be.
Yeah.
But that's also like the people who were saying that, Trey Lance was trash before he ever stepped in the field, that Brock Purdy was trash before he ever stepped on the field again after his, it's just like, how do we know until we get that person in that situation for more than just a couple points? We've only seen a few things. Moody's made some good field goals. He's missed some bad.
Yes.
That's, so the overreaction to everybody is just like, calm down.
And let's introduce Kurt. He just popped off his East Coast Wi-Fi, trashy Wi-Fi. Because I know rookies do take a little bit to get into the system, but some of them are not expecting it either.
Yeah.
And every single player has to figure out their own quirks and weaknesses. And did you hear about the person that we worked out basically today?
No, I haven't done a whole lot of stuff because I've been doing work.
Yeah, it's Chase Howard, DB from the LA Chargers. I just found out right before I popped on.
Yeah. I mean,
So, yeah,
we
so
got to
I
kind of
haven't.
fill that spot with Jason Verrett now.
Yep.
But I mean, we also just have the practice window for Greg Odom just opened up, so there's also that option for us.
Yeah, and we. What did you think about the interception by Hawkins?
Great. It was good to see. Good to see a rookie get, his first pick, and and then I thought he played a little too aggressive in the game
Yeah.
in general, but that's okay. I'm not against a younger player. I mean, remember how aggressive Demo played his first rookie season? I mean,
Oh yeah.
There was times he was just like overly aggressive. So I don't think Taylor Hawkins was being that aggressive, but not bad for a rookie. I mean, he'd given up the touchdown and everything, but he was in good position in general. So we'll see what we got probably next year. Well, actually, we'll probably see him in the postseason, depending on how things go. So
yeah, because if you do the calculation, if Moody did make those kicks, we would have won the game. But it didn't matter for us anyway.
Could have won the game if Sam Darnold wasn't trash.
Yeah, at the end, it was like he was just going trash can throws.
He's not a good quarterback. I'm sorry. I know there's some people out there who's thinking and that said, Sam Darnold will get a chance to play in the NFL. He will be a starter at some point, or maybe he'll be the premier player in the UFL next season. I don't know.
And that season will be starting here soon because they got a draft happening here shortly.
I think it's the draft is this weekend or next weekend.
I think it's next weekend.
Yeah. So I mean, if we have to fix it, and I've said this on my podcast quite a few times, I don't want to see Sam. I don't even trust Sam Darnold
what up,
to do a victory kneel down. How's it, Carcass?
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Yeah, thanks for having me on, John.
No problem. Are you feeling a little bit basically better now?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm getting better on the track. I mean,
that's good.
I still kind of sound a little bit different, but making progress is all that matters.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Go ahead.
Appreciate you for asking.
Go ahead. Yeah. All right, Jason, why don't you go ahead and finish what you were going to say? About
Sam Darnold is trash. I mean, that's pretty much the. Well, I think what I was trying to say was I was going to say is I wouldn't trust Sam Darnold to do a victory kneel. That's how lack of faith I have in Sam Darnold.
I would say I could only see him for maybe basically 2 minutes. That's it. Not for the 4 quarters. No. The first 2 quarters he did all right, but after that, it was like a choker was on him. And Carcass, what do you think about Sam Darnold basically losing the game?
I'll be honest with you. I only watched the first half of the game. I was at a family dinner for the second half, so I couldn't. I'm gonna have to go watch the replay.
Yeah.
But I heard he fumbled on the last snap. He just lost the ball. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I was at a family dinner. I have to go and watch the replay. But what's up, Jason? Sorry.
He just had it dangling out there. I mean,
Yeah, he just lost the ball. Yeah, and Rams recovered, I think, or whatever happened. We lost the game. It is what it is. And people want to come out and say, "Oh, it didn't matter," this and that. We still control our own destiny. We have the number 1 seed. But at the end of the day, it's still a game. You got to go put it all. You got to go put your effort. You got to go put it all out there. Show what you got. Put it out on tape, because those guys are like guys like Trey Hawkins, who came up with his first interception, obviously coming off that injury. Like these guys are fighting for spots, you know, and it's key. And like I'm obviously upset. People don't have to be upset. Obviously, this game didn't matter, but it's competition, man. It's competition. It's always good going into the playoffs with momentum, and it's bittersweet, obviously, against the Rams. But I'm upset. I don't care if it's the backups. You play until 0-0. It's still an NFL game. You gotta play. You gotta play your heart out. And I'm pissed off. But 1 point, 10 points, 20 points, we still lost. Doesn't matter. So, and you could say some of the calls were BS. It is what it is. Ref's been messing up this entire season, but we still lost. And I'm kind of excited to see who we play, whether it's Tampa Bay or Philly. Man. It would be a miracle to play Philly, knowing the injuries they have. They're just a dumpster fire, and I've been telling people that, but they don't seem to get it. And I'm like, yeah, the Super Bowl hangover, this and that. And they're like, no, we have Jalen Hurts, we have Nick Sirianni. Yeah, I'm like, it's not the same defense as last year. Your defense carried you to the playoffs. It was not your offense, but people didn't seem to realize. And here they are losing players left and right. So I hope you'll play Philly, but Tampa Bay's nothing to sleep on. I'll tell you that. They're nothing to sleep on.
Agreed.
Even though they beat Carolina by 9 points, that's it. Still.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the AFC teams. Like, let's think about what if the Texans are the dark horse in the AFC and they take over.
Yeah, I see the Texans and Tampa Bay kind of like in the same mold to an extent. Like, don't underestimate them. People are probably going to, but they could definitely make a run in there. CJ Stroud stays hot. Was it them that had somebody get hurt? One of their wide receivers this weekend or last weekend?
On the Texans?
Yeah, was it them? Oh no, that was the Eagles. Never mind. It was the Eagles. Where what's the thing about it?
Yeah, the Eagles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Stroud is doing it, man. I think Stroud's going to be Rookie of the Year, and D'Amico's going to be Coach of the Year.
Yeah, I can see that.
Can you guys sort of see the Texans and the 49ers going against each other?
Ooh, that would be interesting. Man. Wow.
I mean,
think about
the
it.
Dolphins and the Niners in the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome, too.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure.
So, I was talking with somebody earlier. It'd be kind of weird. So Jim Harbaugh finally gets his national championship at Michigan. Yeah. Then we beat the Ravens in the Super Bowl and beat his brother again. So it's just like that'd be kind of a weird little backhand thing with the family.
Yeah.
My bad. I was pouring me some water.
It's cool. So.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
I have a quick question. Who you guys most worried about in the NFC for the 49ers? If there are.
Why don't I just bring up the playoff bracket and we can talk about it right now?
Oh, yeah. That's a good. Yep.
It's loading. It's doing it a little bit slow on my end. There we go. So we got Tampa Bay versus the Phillies.
There we go.
Who are you guys taking out of that first game?
Tampa Bay, no doubt.
Tampa.
Same here. Detroit Lions or the Rams?
Detroit.
Same.
Although I think that's going to be the best game of the weekend, NFC side.
Oh, yeah. I can definitely agree on that one because the Eagles are definitely playing like trash. I believe I sent Spongy the Titanic one that had basically the Eagle logo on it, saying that they're sinking. And then I know I sent you the one with this basically Steve Urkel going like, "Did I do that?"
Sure.
Dallas or basically Green Bay.
It's the season of love, baby. Jordan Love and the Packers.
All right, so
Jason.
here's where I'm stuck on this game. So this is kind of funny, it gets personal. So if Green Bay wins, so we would play Green Bay in the divisional round, right?
Again.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is where it gets kind of fun. So that game will most likely be on that Saturday, right? That Saturday is my birthday. My wife is a very big Packers fan. We beat up on the Packers. I'm not getting any booty that night.
That's actually funny.
That's basically when you go to the bar and watch the game.
No, she's like ultra competitive. Like the last time when we beat them in the playoffs last time, she got up, walked out of the room, out of the living room, she went to our bedroom, slams the door. I'm laughing. They're taunting her at this point. Then she opens up the door. She throws my pillow out, throws a blanket out, slams the door again. So she's
Yes,
ultra
they
competitive.
sleep out on the couch.
Yep, it's a great night's sleep.
Probably peaceful sleep too.
I think Corona's gonna be sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, I hate to say this, but I'm going for Green Bay in that game because I hate Dallas anyway. I don't care for them, and that's basically my ex-wife's favorite team, so I have to root against them.
It's the top two touchdown passers going up against each other.
Yep.
What CeeDee Lamb took them again? Oh my God.
And let's go ahead and jump to the AFC, and now we got Houston versus the Browns. Who do you guys pick?
I'm taking the Texans.
Yeah, I'm taking the Texans. I could see
Same
going
here.
either way though.
Yeah, that's going to be definitely another great game too, right there.
Think about the quarterbacks in that game. You got C.J. Stroud, rookie, and then Joe Flacco. Of all, if you had told me Joe Flacco was on any team this year, let alone playing really good football, it's like,
oh yeah, he is.
Like, how old was Joe Flacco? How many years had Joe Flacco been in the league when C.J. Stroud was born?
Imagine
C.J. Stroud is.
Yep.
C.J. Stroud should be 22 or 23. Not that much older than you, Carcass.
Yeah.
So technically, me and Jason watched Joe Flacco when he started.
I remember when he first came into the league.
Pouring this water again.
KC or Miami? Coin flip.
Both teams are playing like trash right now, though.
They are.
Sorry, I was just pouring water again.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Miami just because I hate Kansas City, and one of my best friends' teams is the Fins. So I'll take Miami on that one.
Carcast?
Oh my bad, I was pouring me some water, but yeah, I was getting me something. But I'm going. Oh man, I don't know if Waddle is gonna be playing. I don't know if Mostert is gonna be playing. Well, they still got Devon Achane, but I think, oh man,
this is the hardest game of the weekend to pick.
You can't bet against Mahomes in the playoffs, can you?
Yeah, I can't.
You're not betting against Mahomes. It's just.
But the thing is,
the rest of
Mahomes,
the
like
team.
none of his weapons are doing him any favors at this point. They're making him run around like a maniac in the backfield. Like it's all Mahomes in Kansas City.
All right, this is the person I just pulled up is a new person on my chat on my podcast. I don't recognize the name. Do you, Jason?
I don't. But how's it going, the Smitty?
Welcome. First time.
I'm going Miami.
So we're both picking Miami on that one.
And I'm going for Miami too because, sorry, I hate to say this, but that's another ex-wife's team too. and her boyfriend's team.
No
So
Waddle, no
I gotta hate them.
no Waddle, no Bradley Chubb. I still think they'll. No Jalen Phillips. I think they'll still win. Oh,
Yeah, the only other person I can ask is my son because he may know these names because he could be somebody that my son knows. I'm not sure. What do you? How about the Buffalo Bills versus the Pittsburgh Steelers? What up, David McKnight? Welcome. F the Rams.
I think if TJ Watt was playing, it would have been a closer game. But without TJ Watt, I got Buffalo. Either way, I got Buffalo. But still,
I think because of my family ties to the Steelers, I got to go with the Steelers. Or my older brother will disown me, so I'm going to go Steelers just because.
Oh, that's a bad thing, having an older brother. In my situation, I'm the youngest and the oldest.
I'm middle
My
child.
dad had
So.
Yes. See, my dad had 2 kids before I was born. Then I was the firstborn for my mom side. So that's why my brother is like a Colts fan because he likes Peyton Manning. So, yeah, this one, it would be a coin flip because I believe TJ Watt would be out for this game, if I'm correct.
Yeah, he's not playing.
So this is going to be a close game. And Buffalo hasn't been playing that well either. So this is going to be definitely a hard game for me to pick, but I'm going to have to go with the Steelers too.
All right, John, gentlemen, I do have to get ready for bed because I get up at 2 in the morning. So thank you for having me on. So, John,
thanks for coming, buddy.
Thank you, gentlemen, and we'll see you guys around. We'll be talking in the other podcast for other people.
Oh, yeah, we will.
It's late.
Good night, guys.
Yep, good night, man.
Night, Jason. So, David McKnight, if you want to pop in, you're more than welcome to. I believe I did send you the link off of X. I sent a few people to come in. So let me go ahead and bring this down. No, this ain't the one I was wanting. All right, let me go ahead and clear that one out. Get back to the live stream. Go ahead and take that off because since me and Jason talked a lot about the game for this week. And you only saw the first couple quarters, right? Darkass.
Yeah, sorry, what was it?
You did watch the first couple quarters, right?
I watched the first half, just not the second.
All right. So what did you think about it?
Sorry. Just about the game, right?
Yeah, it's just the first 2 quarters for you, since you didn't finish watching it. I was watching like a bunch of football.
Right. I thought the Niners, Sam Darnold. I'm trying to retrace back to the game, even though it's literally like 2 days ago. But what was it? Sam Darnold. I know people were bashing on Sam Darnold. Oh, Sam Darnold this, Sam Darnold that when he came to the Niners. But Sam Darnold's been with a lot of crappy coaching. Excuse my language, but he's coming to it. And our depth on this team is like we got Ronnie Bell. And the thing is, I noticed a lot. Sam Darnold was actually making very, very accurate throws down the field. We were running the ball with Elijah Mitchell. Elijah Mitchell, I believe, was not even averaging 4.0 yards per carry. He was averaging like 3.6. Elijah Mitchell, I believe, had almost 20-something. I forget exactly how many carries Mitchell had, but we were running the ball down the Rams' throats. That's how the Niners do. We wear them out, and then we throw it over their heads with the play action. But Sam Darnold was putting it on the receivers, and it just looked to me like the receivers were just dropping the ball. Like, I don't know what it is, but it was straight drops, and that's the thing that really got me pissed off. Like, what's his name? What's number 84? I forget his name, but Chris Conley. He's a veteran. He's a veteran, and you're dropping crucial passes. And it's right between the 8 and the 4. How are you dropping that? Like, that was a perfect throw, and it's just like our guys got Butterfinger. And I get it. I keep telling myself it's the backups. CarCast is the backups. No, but it's these guys are fighting for roster spots. These guys are fighting for their jobs.
Oh, yeah.
These guys want to be back. So, to be honest, we scored on that first. Was it on the first drive we scored? Right?
Yes.
We got the touchdown by Elijah Mitchell, and then on the second touchdown, we were up 14-7. That Sam Darnold QB sneak, and then we went 21-7 up with that Ronnie Bell touchdown, and the Rams started clawing their way back into the game, and that's when I had to head out. But I don't care what anybody says. A football game is a football game. Backups or not, I don't care. You gotta put it your all out on the field. Whether it's the backups or the starters. So, and that's just me. That's just my mentality. And yeah.
All right, let's welcome in David Corona.
What's up, bro?
What's up? So we was talking about the Rams game, and we was talking about basically the next week's games.
Is that Corona from Crown Town?
You
From
know
LA.
Not from LA, from Corona.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I think you're missing. Your lime in your beer, Corona.
Right?
Yeah. So let's for you. Are you picking the Browns or the Texans?
I'm thinking Houston.
All right. That's what we picked too. All right. Do you want the Dolphins or Chiefs to win? Because that is the Saturday game.
Dolphins got a lot of issues right now. I'll probably go with KC.
All right. Me, CarCast, and Jason Massey all picked the Dolphins to win that game.
I want the Dolphins to win, but they got too many injuries right now. They don't got Waddle. They don't got Mostert. They don't got all those other guys. So I hope they do win. I hope they do win.
That game, I can see a low-scoring game because I'm only thinking maybe 12 to 13 points by both teams. That's going to be the low-scoring game. KC sucks as bad as the Dolphins, especially with injuries. But it is the playoff, and the best team is going to win anyway. So Sunday game, do you want the Steelers or the Bills to win?
TJ Watt's not playing, so it's going to be tough for Pittsburgh.
But it can be even harder.
I want to see Pittsburgh do the upset, but it's going to be very hard. It's going to be very hard with TJ Watt out. So I'll probably go Buffalo.
All right, I picked the Steelers. Jason picked the Steelers, and CarCast picked Buffalo. Right?
Yep.
Good memory for me. All right. The David McNair's favorite thing to say: the effing Rams versus the the Detroit Lions. I picked the Lions. What about you?
Yeah,
David.
Lions.
Because that means
fuck the Rams.
I don't get
because that was basically all four of us that picked. Even my kids picked the Lions over the Rams.
I don't
like me and McNair says F the Lions all day, every day.
Yep.
I don't get
It's
the
time
hype.
to.
I don't get the hype with the Rams. They're not even that good. The stupid hype around them, I don't get it.
It's
I already
because
hearing it all week. All my family's talking shit already
The Lions
because they
people.
beat us by 1 point.
The Lions people can hate me.
that's
Lions are better.
nothing.
The Lions are better than the Rams, Dallas, and Tampa Bay, and Philly. I don't care what anybody says. The Rams are so overrated.
John
They-
Jay just is in the chat saying hi to everybody.
What's up, John Jay? Pop in.
I have to send him the link.
Oh,
And I don't know if he's busy or not. Oh, you guys got to read Bebop's answer on
yeah,
that.
you got that right, Bebop. Boo boo. Doo
They have
doo.
one guy, Aaron Donald. Aaron the Donald Duck is washed.
Fuck the Rams.
Dude, they suck.
Oh, yeah.
They literally suck.
I've been hearing it all week.
For some reason, no one wants to give the Lions any credit. I don't know why. Pisses me off.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yep.
You got your hat?
No, not yet.
What is it, a Rams hat?
Oh, if that was a Rams hat. No.
Look at him. He's frozen.
Yeah, it could be the internet.
He's got that Philly Wi-Fi.
No, down in Humboldt, down that way, there's a lot of storm issues. Oh, Bebop, that's a good one, dude. What? Read this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Jay.
That's funny. God damn it.
So, David Corona should be back on in a little bit. Okay, as soon as I can find you, Carcass, do you have him on one of your things?
Who we talking about?
John Jay.
Yeah, I have him on Instagram.
All right, that's where he's at. I couldn't remember where he was at. I found him. It's just it got deleted. All right, John Jay just sent it to you. Man, the chat's popping today. Yeah, I think David was having internet issues.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you.
Cool.
Yeah, I invited Spongy on, but I guess he's that upset to hop in. Oh, dang. This comment was a good one. Good one, John Jay. Yeah, I can agree on that one. 49ers Wi-Fi is better. I have basically Seahawks Wi-Fi here. Yeah, my Wi-Fi could go out at any time because we lost power last night and the day before. The storm that we're having.
Give me 1 second.
All right. Yeah, I was messaging somebody to see if they might want to pop in for a little bit too. Because there wasn't that much information this week. Oh, Carcast, did you hear that we worked somebody out today?
I heard that we did. We got someone from the Chargers.
Yes. Casey, basically Haywood, basically the ADB. But it was just a workout. I don't think he has signed because you have to do some information. Let me check my door for a second. I think it's nope. It's just everybody out in the living room is being noisy today. That's the kids. Probably driving the grandparents crazy right now.
Casey Hayward.
Yeah. Don't have that much information yet, but that will probably be for the Friday show because I just got basically like an hour right before I came on.
Okay.
Oh, John Jay knows a little bit more.
He used to be a good corner with the Chargers.
Yeah.
When he used to play with Phillip Rivers on that team, Keenan
Yeah.
Allen. He's getting up there in age, and he's definitely lost a step.
Yeah. But he may be good enough for us to probably win the Super Bowl. Because right now we do need to fill in a spot. I know Eric Armstead should be back for the first game in the playoffs, if I'm correct. I know Colin Farrell has a little knee issue that's bugging him, but he should be ready to rock and roll by the first game of the playoffs because that's one of our beasts that we play with. Good information, John Jay. And when you pop in, that's what I would you can go ahead and start talking about that once you pop in. Because you probably know a little bit more about him than I would.
Cleveland Farrell is a baller.
Oh, yeah. He's a beast.
He's a really, really good. Is he a starter?
Sometimes he has some.
Wait. No. I'm stupid. I forgot we had Chase Young for a second.
Yeah. Well, no. Technically, the plans on the first format that we do for basically for the defense. So we may see him in the basically middle or edge, or Bosa would be in the middle, or Chase Young would be in basically in the middle.
Like a little, yeah, that's. But we have Chase Young. But Cleveland Farrell's a really good rotational and edge piece that can come in and play on passing downs and can just let the defensive line pin their ears back and get after the passer, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep. I know. I know, because that would have been a total different picture if we had our starters playing. This was basically a workout game for both sides of the teams to try new pieces, to see who's doing great, who has more to give to each team, or give them because I know Sam Darnold and Brandon Allen is up for basically being a free agent this coming up year, because they only got a not that long of a contract with us.
Right. Yeah, John Jay hit it on the nail. He was a great cornerback with the Chargers from 2016, 2020. Before that, he was with the Green Bay Packers. Right on, John Jay.
Oh, and there is a trade rumor that's going around. I'm not believing it yet, but the Raiders and Jets may be trading. Who do you think I'm thinking of? Carcass is the only wide receiver that played with Aaron Rodgers, and I think he wants definitely out of Oakland, out of Las Vegas.
Devontae Adams.
Yep. There's a trade rumor that did pop up today on my phone, but do I believe it? No. It depends on the contract, and because the Jets want to pay for getting certain key players and certain pieces, but what the Raiders will get is draft capital for a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
And is that a good deal for the Raiders? Maybe.
They can draft because I think Aiden O'Connell, he's working out. Oh my God, I can't even talk. He's working out really well with what's his name, Antonio Pierce, and they got a defense. They're working that defense up. They have a foundation. They have a baseline that they could work off of. Build on the defense. Build on the defensive side. Defenses win championships, and then work on your offensive side of the football.
See, David McNider, that's why I'm not believing that story yet. It's basically a clickbait thing, and I really don't believe it. I have to see it.
I don't know why the Jets or Aaron Rodgers. It's probably his ego, but why would the Jets even want Devontae Adams to have Garrett Wilson? Garrett Wilson's a top six receiver in the league with a healthy, sustainable quarterback.
And David McNider, if you want to go ahead and hop in, if you're not busy, you're more than welcome to. I sent you the link to through X, Twitter.
Or
I call it both. I call it X and Twitter. So it should be X quotation Twitter. All he did was dumbified it down. Robert Bill Jr., he did a very good job on a tackle. It wasn't like the best tackle that that kid could do, but technically Carson Wentz went down anyway, so I really don't care. A tackle is a tackle by my standards. Double Carcass.
Yo.
Did your other one basically freeze up? Yeah, I'll go ahead and remove this one. All right, I got it removed. I guess the internet wasn't really working too well for you. So, oh. Trying to see if a couple more people want to jump on too. Let me see if there's anybody on live stream. Oh, yeah, your other one just went off right now. Yeah, not that many people are on right now today. Oh, guess CarCast had to leave for a little bit. Okay. Let me pull something up. Where is it? Is it this one? Ah, man, that's not fun when you got to deal with a lot of rain, Bebop. Welcome to the stage, Sean J. What's up?
What's up, buddy? Yeah, just got home.
Okay. Yeah, so why don't you go ahead and explain to everybody about the guy that I was talking about, since you know a little bit more about him.
Oh, yeah, Casey Hayward.
Yeah.
Oh, man, Casey Hayward from Vanderbilt. Then he went to the Green Bay Packers. He was a good corner in Green Bay, but he really wasn't like a big star like people would know. But then when he went to the
Okay.
Chargers, he was a really, really good player. And one of his coaches, he's on the Niners, Anthony
Yeah.
Lynn. Anthony Lynn knows
Okay.
very, very well. So maybe Lynn say, hey, yo, Kyle, you know, if you're looking for some depth, I know this guy's like 35, but, you know, he could be a really good depth piece. So
That's good. And plus, he probably got some information from basically from Joey Bosa too, because they probably played together too.
yep.
And welcome back, CarCast. He just said his power went out on him. That's not fun.
Yo, what's up? I'm back. Yep. Oh, what's up, John Jay?
So,
What's up?
so John Jay,
Oh.
who are you picking to basically win the games for this coming up week for the wild cards?
Okay, so the Cowboys are playing the Packers. That's a possible upset. Now, I don't know if the Packers could win. You know, they're very young. This is Jordan Love's first, and there's a lot of players on this team
Playoffs, yeah.
that have not played in the playoffs yet. So that's why it's a possible upset. Like the Cowboys, until they can win a game in the postseason, which so
Yep.
far in my lifetime as a grown adult, they make the playoffs and they lose. I don't know if it's
They
so.
choke.
That's the game that I'm going to be watching out of all the other playoff games. That's the game that I care more about because someone has to win that game.
Oh yeah.
By default, the Cowboys are a bit of a favorite. So we'll see what happens. The Lions are playing the Rams.
Yep.
I think the Rams can win this game because I don't know about the Lions. They won the division. They had a good year. Their division was very bad this year. So, and they also had a very easy schedule. The Rams are in a hot streak. So that's a possible upset. That's a possible upset. And with all due respect, little Spongy, I think you guys can lose to the Buccaneers because if Baker Mayfield has a decent game and the defense, we may see upset in the NFC in the first round. It might be the week of upsets. I could be wrong, but the favorites are basically the Cowboys, the favorites are the Buccaneers, and the Lions are the favorites. So,
And what about the Steelers and the Bills?
I think the Bills will beat the Steelers. Their offense is inconsistent. Their defense is good. Now they did lose TJ Watt. He's out for the game. He won't be playing any more football until next season. So I think the Buffalo has that. The Chiefs I think they're playing the Dolphins. Both teams are inconsistent. I'm sorry. Both teams are inconsistent.
Yeah.
But I think the Chiefs, because they have Patrick Mahomes, I think the Dolphins are still inexperienced. And then
we got the Browns and the Texans.
I'm going to take the upset. I know CJ Stroud is only a rookie. D'Amico's a rookie head coach. That team is very, very, very young. And everyone's going to be picking the Browns to win because of the defense. I will never, ever count out D'Amico Ryans. Every time I try to count him out, he's proven me wrong. They won the division. A team that drafted in the top 5 is in the playoffs. So I'm not going to go against D'Amico. So I'm taking the upset. I got the Texans.
That's who we all picked too. This is what I sent to Spongy.
Oh, damn. That's
I found that and I was like, oh, here you go, Smudgy. Sent that one to him. And another one I sent to him was a Steve Urkel one. Like, did I do that? But with the Eagles logo on it. So, yeah, I was picking on Smudgy a little bit, but not too bad. It was enough to get a good laugh out of him. If he liked it. And I did invite him to come on to the podcast, but he's not here. He must have something that he's doing or something. So, John Jay, what did you think about the 49ers and the Rams game last week?
Oh, please don't ask me. I'm still pissed off at that game.
All right, that's all you had to say.
She's Ray McLeod and number 84 drop passes. Like, I know, you know, we have a friend who loves the kickers, and I criticize the pick, but this was not Jake Moody's fault. Now, there is an issue that, you know, has to be addressed. Why, when he kicks the ball moves to the right? I don't know why that is. And that's supposed to be Shanahan speaking with the special teams coach to correct that. Now, we should have won that game. Sam Darnold, in those last 2 drives, his receivers dropped the football. All but the practice squad players. No, it doesn't matter. You got to catch a wide open pass. Ray McLeod was wide open, and he was at the 50-yard line. And if he would have caught that, we could have just ran the ball, set up a game-winning kick. Then in the last drive where Sam Darnold fumbled the ball like an idiot to a Rams player, still pisses me off. The play before was a dropped pass. So that's why I'm still pissed off about it. Like, that's why we lost. We played great with our backups. We kind of were equal. We were equal with the Rams. And their offense didn't do nothing. It was just Carson Wentz running the ball 17 times. He did not do nothing. Puka just got some, lucky catches to break the record. He really did not do nothing. But besides all of that, we should have won that game.
Okay, let me ask both you guys. I know Carcast didn't see that much of the football game, but what player stands out to you, John Jay, that played good?
Oh man. Sam Darnold played well in the first half, and he played okay in the third quarter, but in the fourth quarter, he didn't really play well.
Yeah.
Taylor Hawkins got a really good key interception. You know, they're going to put him back in the practice squad, but we have a future safety we can develop in case anything happens to any of our starters. That kid can play. He can play. He showed why the Niners do not want to get rid of that kid.
Yep.
And he's very young. He's still young. He'll be continued to develop. That guy is a future safety in the making. So he did really well. Jordan Mason should have played more. He in 6 carries.
Yes, agreed.
36 yards, 6 yards per carry, and Cal stopped running him. Why? So those two young guys, like Jordan Mason, I think, in my opinion, should be the guy who backs up McCaffrey next season. No disrespect to Elijah Mitchell. Elijah Mitchell played well, but Jordan Mason, the guy has a big body. One of those big body running backs that you do not see anymore. I'm not saying he's Derrick Henry, but he has that big body and he can run fast for a guy.
Those guys can be strong.
So a lot of people forget that when you draft a running back and if they got that big body and that speed, they can carry the ball 200, 300 times, between 200, 300 times. That's a guy who you want to carry the football.
And is there anybody else that you might have saw on, like, let's say defense that you would like to see a little bit more of, like Graham or Winters or Darren Latu or Joshua Day? He did better than basically a little bit better than basically Kinlaw.
So after watching the film, Robert Beal Jr., he's a Georgia product. You know, he played for Georgia. Yep. When you play for Georgia, you know, he wasn't a starter, but he was a complimentary player in Georgia. And he made some key tackles. You know, he showed why he beat out a lot of other players in training camp.
Yep.
That guy's a baller. Mm-hmm. And say in the future something happens, say we can't keep Flanagan Foles, you know, because I know the Niners are not going to let Warner or Greenlaw go. But if Flanagan Foles out overperforms and he wants a big payday, we don't get Robert Beal. That guy's a gamer.
Yeah, and there might be another cornerback we might want to try to look at. But it would be nice to bring him in, but he's still in the USFL Football League. The Memphis Sailboats, Fred Warner's older brother.
Troy?
I think that's his name.
Yeah, it's Troy Warner.
He would be another good guy to have, but he plays safety too, and basically DB. So just imagine having both of the Warner brothers on the same team.
That would be, yeah. But for me, on defense, I'd probably have to go with Oren Burks, one of our linebackers. I mean, dude just played a great game. 7 tackles, I believe, 3 tackles for a loss, and one sack on Wentz. I think that marked his first sack of his career or something, or with the Niners. So Robert Beal also had a sack, as well as Farrell, I think. So I think Burks had a really good game. On offense, I mean, I have to agree. I mean, we gave the majority of carries to to Elijah Mitchell, but Jordan Mason, when he had the ball in his hands, man, I keep saying it. That dude reminds me of a mini Marshawn Lynch, man. Like his dreads, his hair.
Yep.
He's like a one cut, and he's going. He's got the speed. He's got the breakaway speed, and he's got a big body. And I mean, I really like Jordan Mason. We got to give him more carries. The only reason he got his first career touchdown against who was it? Seattle, I believe. Well, those games Elijah Mitchell was hurt. But once Elijah Mitchell came back, he's getting the majority of the touches. So let's use Jordan Mason, man. This guy is something for sure.
And I can definitely say this next year's draft class is going to be very interesting because there's two basically Hall of Fame kids that's coming in.
Yep.
At least for the Niners.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that.
That's why I ain't talking about
hear
their
me.
names yet.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
For me, it would be really didn't see that much out of Brandon Wilson, but he did do good on the block passing. But when him and Ronnie Bell got mixed up for that pass that got screwed up, that was definitely one bad throw, and two rookies should know their assignments, but they just need to work on it. We did see a lot of the second and third dairy guys that offense started looking like trash in the fourth quarter by my standard.
Yeah, and I've been saying Sam Darnold's not a bad quarterback.
Yeah.
First round pick, third overall. I mean,
technically,
he was
Sam Darnold could have went back a little bit farther instead of being first round.
He was just been on bad teams, with bad supporting cast. He was with Adam Gase.
Mm-hmm.
He was with. He has that Steve Wilkes connection, and the Panthers played well toward the end of last season. They had like a 5-game winning streak. They played well toward the end of last season, and him and Steve Wilkes had that connection. So Wilkes saw something in him, brought him in.
And plus,
Darnold
he
didn't play a bad game.
Plus, Sam Darnold played with CMC too.
Yeah, exactly.
If he had CMC, it would have been a different story. But he was out, and a lot of the guys were taking a rest. Like Kittle was taking a break that game, and a lot of other people. Somebody just popped in.
Well, CMC wouldn't have played anyway since he had that right calf strain.
Yeah.
Oh, someone popped in?
Yeah, it was David Corona.
Oh, he's back. The Wi-Fi.
Did you lose power, David?
Oh no, my brother called me. Yeah.
Hey David, why don't you say hi to basically John Jay too? He's on too.
Yeah, what's up, John Jay?
What's up? I heard Rudy was saying that you got him the wrong hat, that you bought him a Niner hat.
Yep, I did.
I would have done the same thing.
That's what I would do as a joke.
I bought him when I was on the stream with him, I told him, hey, I bought you a 49er chain. You want it? And he's like, oh, real cute.
Technically, I think you should have bought him a nice hot pink 49ers hat.
Nah, what about I won? He would do the same thing to me.
Yeah. But at least you can wear it during October for breast cancer awareness too.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait till Green Bay whoops on Dallas's ass.
I don't know, man.
I can't wait till Detroit beats the living crap out of the Rams, their overrated team.
Yeah, they've been talking shit all week.
They're
Yeah,
just overrated, bro. Jared
yeah,
Goff is
Rudy wanted me to. He wanted me to remember, John. I just want you to know, Rams still own the Niners.
Yeah, right.
Shout out to Rudy. I know he's a goofball.
next time he
he's
drops
cool.
the link, I'm hopping on there and talking about this game. About the Rams
SG's
and
always
Lions.
on there.
I'm gonna talk about the Rams and Lions game to him and talk about they're gonna lose.
SG's always on there.
Hey, if somebody wants to send him a link, go ahead. Send him the link.
Rudy, I don't have it. I don't have.
What I have to do?
Just copy paste the link and just send it straight to him and say, hey, hop on. You got a bunch of basically 49ers that want to talk
All
to
right,
you.
hold on.
Rudy. This dude.
He might be working. I don't know. He'll pop in and he'll talk about, hey, yo, let me say something. You know, the Rams. You know, we know all that stuff. You know, and the Rams. You know, the Rams are better.
He's literally like little Spongy. I swear. Man, I gotta go talk to Spongy about the Eagles.
Little Spongy. He's
Yeah, I don't know how to do it, bro.
Nah, Spongy's gone to depression mode. I don't know.
Look what Rick Niner say.
I'll post it again.
By Rudy, a Cleveland Rams hat with the logo of 1937.
Yeah, I would say you guys should look at all basically the logo recently. It looks like something.
I have to buy him a Philly hat though, no buttons.
Oh, that's just gonna be like
Corona,
$50.
Corona, you should buy him a Cardinals hat, and let me explain why. The Rams played in St. Louis. The Cardinals played in St. Louis, so both teams were there. So he's technically a Cardinals fan.
Uh,
Oh dang!
Dude, Corona, that stuff's gonna cost about $50.
nah, I seen one for 30 bucks.
Oh my god, that's funny. God, the weather is so shit here.
What's the weather over there, Carcass?
Whole rainstorm, thunderstorm, whatever. Man, I really wish I lived on the West Coast right now. East Coast.
Oh, it was raining in the Bay Area.
Yeah, it was raining over here too.
Yeah, it's raining up here in Washington too, guys.
Ever since the Eagles lost, the whole of New Jersey and Philly have just been quiet.
Yeah, since the Eagles didn't score until the fourth quarter, only 10 points.
I think they're gonna have to play Hurts. I mean, like, the stakes are just too big to not play him. Like, and it's on his throwing hand too. That's
Oh dang!
I'm pretty sure. Wait, is it? Yeah. Oh yeah. I told people. I warned people. I warned Spongy. But it is what it is. They're literally the Bears.
I would say they're acting like more of the Jets. The big drought.
Well, the Jets actually have a defense. These fools have no sort of defense.
True.
So this dude, David McNiner.
But I do know for sure a lot of coaches did get fired today.
Yeah, the Titans coach got fired too.
Mm-hmm.
For Rabel.
Yeah, he's gone.
Same with the Washington Commanders coach got trashed.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if you heard, but today, Deebo Samuel has done something that a NFL Hall of Famer has done. He is the second player to have surpassed 4,000 rushing yards and over 4,000 receiving yards and over 1,000 rushing yards in his first 5 years.
Nice.
The
Oh,
only
nice.
person who did that was someone named Charlie Taylor, a Hall of Fame player from the Chiefs.
Colts? Oh, the Chiefs. Okay.
Chiefs.
Oh, okay, wrong player. Okay.
Technically, I knew who you were talking about, John Jay, but I just couldn't remember the team.
Let's go, Debo. Yeah,
Yep.
Debo's crazy. He has
He's a madman.
So here it is. So this was reported by PFF. No, it was reported by Pro Football Network, not PFF.
Okay.
49ers wide receiver Debo Samuel joins Hall of Famer Charlie Taylor as the only player ever to post 4,000 receiving yards and 1,000 rushing yards in their first 5 seasons. There you go.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, Charlie Taylor. I think I recognize the name from the Chiefs. Never mind. Okay. Somewhere, somehow. But let's go. Let's go.
Bebop Jones. What's up, Bebop Jones? Hop on, Bebop. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to him. He was so cool. He's famous now, everybody.
Oh, yeah, I know. I was watching.
Yeah, Bebop Jones is famous now, Corona.
Yep, I was on there.
He was talking and talking.
Yeah, he made his first appearance on the Flying Club morning coffee talk.
No,
out.
it was the night before.
Hey, does anybody want to hear a funny joke?
What
Sure.
the Bears are trash. I already knew that.
Well, besides that,
Okay, yeah.
Caleb Williams apparently says he wants to play for the Bears.
Oh, jeez.
And they said Jim Harbaugh might coach for the Bears too.
Because
Oh,
apparently,
please don't go there. Please don't go there. Oh my God.
apparently,
That's what they've been saying.
Justin Fields is still better than Brock Purdy, which I don't understand why. Shout out to Michael.
That's why Brock Purdy makes playoff. He gets us to the playoffs every 2 years, and he can't.
Well,
He's not even been in the league for 2 years. There was this one stat about Purdy and Fields. I forgot. Damn.
was that like a passing stat or what?
Yeah, it was like touchdown something. I forget, but I'll tell you this: Purdy has done a lot more than Fields has done in what 3 years. Yeah. Or no. Yeah, what Fields has done in 3 years. Purdy has done a lot more in literally 1.5.
Yeah.
It's crazy. At this point,
Yeah. Bebop brought up a good question. More playoff wins than Lamar Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
more playoff wins than Dak Prescott, that too. And Fields.
What up, buddy?
Oh, what's up, Lawrence?
It's the platform 246 in the house.
Man, this sucks. No Niner football for a week.
2 weeks.
At the same time, I don't gotta be.
What day
It's
you
all
think they play? I hope they play on a Monday.
It's all right. I don't
No clue.
really care if they don't have games out or this week. I'll just watch Dallas get their ass kicked. It's whatever.
Yeah, so I have to sleep on the couch.
Dude, I'm telling you, Jordan Love is about to put on a show.
Yep.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, because Corona married a Cowboys fan, so he's a 50-50.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
David, don't feel so bad. I married a Cowboys fan and a Chiefs fan.
Oh,
run
and the
reports
Chiefs.
from them.
Wait,
Oh wow,
Cowboys.
that's
That's
tough.
bad.
That's tough.
Wait, Cowboys
Yeah.
and Chiefs.
Yeah,
For
Holy
real? Wow.
That's
Swiftly,
crazy.
Swiftly.
dude, I've been married 3 times.
You've been married 3 times?
Yeah.
What?
Try to take a guess how old I am.
47.
Close, well, a little bit lower.
32.
Too low.
Oh, wait. Let me
30.
guess.
35.
I'm gonna say 39.
38.
Nope. 42.
Okay.
42.
3 times, man. God damn.
First ex-wife was just super crazy.
Super crazy?
Yeah. Maybe after the show, I'll explain it to you.
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, me too. I don't need to know.
I'm
No,
not-
trust me.
I'm a kid. I'm not trying to get involved in this kind of stuff.
Carcass.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to hear anything that she used to do.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
I don't-
Carcass. Don't worry, Carcass. You'll find someone, and you will never have to marry 3 different people.
Just
You'll find-
do not
Wait,
go
I
into-
don't want to do that. I don't want to go through
Podcast,
that.
when you want to get married, wait till you guys ready. Don't rush it.
Oh damn, YTC's here.
It's
What?
YTC.
Oh, what's up, YTC?
Hey, Corona, I appreciate the advice.
Uh,
But yeah,
Hi, YTC.
Yep.
I can't say that word.
Fellas,
Well, welcome.
Oh wow, you got a panel now. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're just talking about how the Eagles suck, YTC.
oh, that game?
The Giants took him out.
Man, they made Sterling Shepard and
Hey,
Darius
show him the
Slay.
picture. Show him the
He almost
picture.
had his final touchdown on that drive, but
Show
Bradbury
Mr.
took him down.
YTC the picture of the Eagles.
All right, give me a
Yeah,
second. Oh, I sent it to
Eagles?
Spongy too.
Oh, he's pissed.
Oh. Wow.
And I'm about to make a meme out of that
Victim.
one on my short.
The Titanic.
They're acting like it. Same with the Kansas City Chiefs. They're all sinking.
Mm-hmm. Now I just
Ow.
need the Cowboys to be sinking in the first round.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Them and the Eagles.
Yeah, because I've been waiting for Spongy to come on, but he hasn't want to come on because I sent him
Oh, no.
a few photos.
Oh no, I saw Spongy. It was on my stream during the game. So he definitely popped over there.
Yeah.
I got him.
But
You know what?
thank you for coming on to my stream.
No problem. Yeah, he recommended. Yeah, John Jay here. So yeah.
Yep.
Spongy, so pathetic. Yeah.
He was
Now put-
crying. He was crying when I was doing the stream. He was like lashing out. He told David Cronin to shut the F up. I said, no, all right, let's not name call. Let's not name
Oh, yeah, I
call.
was gonna go off on him.
Let's
He
not
said
name
that.
call.
He said that on the stream.
No, he wasn't on the stream. He left it in the chat. I said, dude,
Oh,
let's
wait.
not name call.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And he was upset that they were losing, but once you start name calling, you lose the argument. So that's why I told
Yep.
Spongy, no name
But-
calling.
Uh-huh.
Corona. Oh wait, not Corona.
Definitely does how to beat Jalen Hurts. On this interview he said after the game. And everybody followed suit.
I heard
Once you make Jalen Hurts a one-dimensional pocket passer, he's cooked.
I heard
Yep.
I heard a rumor. I don't know if it's true, but apparently the Eagles coach was making excuses. He's like, "Well, it's the last game. We're in the playoffs. The Giants, they have nothing to play for. So, we lost. No big
Hey,
deal."
listen, I don't want to hear nothing from Sirianni. Sirianni's nothing but a Joe Judge 2.0 who inherited a good offensive round. That's all he is. But spoiled. That's all.
Definitely a punchable face.
Definitely. No, because he's been 2-5 ever since he said that quote in Kansas City. I don't want to hear shit anymore, Chiefs fans. After he left the exiting tunnels of video. came out after. Yeah.
You know what he said against the Giants in the divisional round last year when Jalen Hurts had that.
I know what I'm doing. Oh, that.
Oh,
and he bopped his head to the camera.
Clearly now you don't, buddy. So.
Yep. He's like, I know what I'm doing, and then he bopped his head to the camera like he's that dude.
Man, you ain't that guy, bro.
Yeah, I hate Sirianni. It was definitely memeable when he had the crying face. I'm definitely screenshot at that.
I'm gonna have a good week. Jordan Love's about to cook all over the Dallas defense.
No, but I hate Philadelphia with a dying passion as much as you guys hate the Seahawks and Rams. So
I can't, dude. Love's about to put on a fucking show.
basically, what Seattle is to you is what Philadelphia is to me. Yeah, basically, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, I'm behind enemy lines. I'm in basically Washington.
Oh, damn, you're in the state. Damn,
Yeah, basically, I live right behind a casino.
they got casinos in Washington. Damn.
Yeah.
No, because I'm in Jersey. My state's a casino state to begin with. That's mostly in South. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
do you live nearby Seattle or do you live far away from Seattle?
I'm about 45 to 50 minutes from Seattle. I live in Auburn, Washington. I live closer to Joe Stevens.
Oh,
and I live closer to Captain Jason Massey too.
You need to meet Joe Stevens one day in the future.
Say with Jason. I'm thinking I might, because he's going to be in my location in the next couple months for a concert. So I'm going to see if I can meet up with him.
Nice.
I gotta find a way to get in touch with one of you guys.
So, Carcass, you say you live?
No, I had a really busy day today because I won some money earlier this week.
Oh, congrats!
Nice.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So, Carcass, did you say you live in the state of Jersey?
Yeah, I live in. I live south of like YTC.
Oh, maybe Carcass.
Oh, south.
Maybe
YTC. Trendon, Camden.
YTC and Carcass one day will,
If I wanted to go to South Jersey, I can just catch the New Jersey Transit. It's like about 2 hours away from South Jersey.
Yeah,
or an hour 30 at most.
I heard in a little that you live in the Philadelphia area.
I live in North Jersey, practically. Basically, Central doesn't exist. It's just a border. South Jersey is Philadelphia, and North Jersey is practically de facto New York.
Apparently, someone told me that YTC lives like minutes away from Philadelphia Stadium.
I'm more closer to the MetLife Stadium than that Birdie is. So.
Definitely agree, David McNiner. You can be a lot of us.
Yeah, McNiner will meet up with Joe, you, Jason, Smash Massey. Who else is in Washington?
Ryan.
Yeah, that'll be so cool.
If I'm ever in the West Coast, Seattle will be a destination for me if I head up north from there. If I'm in a West Coast trip.
Yeah, Tom Grassi, when he was in Seattle, Jason and No Borders, they met up.
No, but here's how I'm working my way. I'm going to go to Arizona first. If I ever go to the West Coast, I'm hollering at a Cardinals friend of mine. Then I'll work my way up to California and then further up north and end my trip in Washington. So, yeah.
Nice.
That's what I'm planning if I ever go to the West.
Yeah. You got to meet up David Corona.
Yeah, I'm going to be all of you guys in the West if I head up there, yeah. Starting from Arizona.
I'll just drive there.
Colorado and TRO.
If somehow you make it to Daly City, man, I'm gonna buy you a burger from Nations.
Oh, you gotta try. I heard that.
You gotta try their what's that thing? Their key lime pie. People say that it's the best pie. Key lime. My favorite is the blueberry.
If anything, I'll just buy one of those rental cars at this. Yeah.
I heard that place is bomb. Nations.
Nations is the best burgers. I'm sorry. Like I know people talk about
Burger.
But Nations is like a diner. It's like a diner experience. It's open 24/7. Basically 24-hour breakfast, 24 hours burgers, 24-hour pies. It's like the best of everything. You get breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I could just plan a trip for like a week.
And I'll show YTC Roundtable because there's none in the East Coast.
Well,
Roundtable.
well, I look forward to it.
Roundtable is good for a chain pizza place. It's like really good. I'm not
I
saying
mean, I'll
it's
compare
great.
it to the local joints I'm at, so it'd be cool.
Pizza Hut, I like.
It'd be cool for me to compare.
Domino's, Papa, but Roundtable. Geez,
I don't get Domino's as much.
I have a couple friends in Cupertino.
No, I just get mostly takeout for me. I don't go for the big brand pizza places unless I have to. I always get I always get the local joints.
Cupertino. I just go to Domino's or something.
No, there's two pizza spots I like to go to. Basically, yeah, that's what I know that are small businesses. Yeah, that I know the owner, and yeah.
I can just drive up to Washington.
I know the owner of the place, so yeah.
drive to Washington.
Sometimes they'll hook me up with discounts, so yeah, that's how I get favoritism over there.
Kirkus, that's going to be a long drive.
I can drive, but I haven't driven that far. Longest I've driven is like an hour.
If I'm driving, I'm probably gonna get a rental. If I go on the West Coast driving up states, I'll just grab one of those rental cars.
Oh yeah, and in California, just to let you know,
And their price or hurts something like that, yeah.
yeah, in California, you need an ID because other rental places are different. So you gotta be over 21. You gotta have insurance. You gotta have
I'll be
insurance.
25 in the month.
Yeah, all those, and then you gotta buy liability, like
Yeah, the basic insurance. Mm-hmm.
all that stuff. Like like I tell people, California, people love their
Basics.
laws. They love the laws.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is, but yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta come out there and meet up with some people.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, because life's gonna come by in a blink of an eye. I'll be 30. I'm about to be 25 next month, so.
Yep. I'm
Mm.
Happy,
yeah,
happy early birthday.
happy.
Well,
early
thanks. Yeah.
birthday.
Today's the
Oh, yeah.
9th, right? So yeah, it's in about a month and 9 days. Yeah, on the 18th of February. So yeah.
Okay.
February.
So,
Yeah.
so your birthday is basically February 18th. My mom is February 22nd.
Hmm.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I'm the last of the 90s, but yeah.
Yep. I'm probably gonna go to San Diego. So if I do, I might do a detour and whatever. Go through that
Corona?
city, Corona, where like
Hmm?
Corona talks about.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. Maybe I'll see Corona.
Oh yeah.
I'll be
Speaking of San
driving.
Diego, I got me a Juan Soto jersey right now.
I'll
for
be
the
driving.
Yankees.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
my friend will be
Nice.
driving because it's his car, and we'll be driving Corona. And then, hey, look, that's my buddy. Let's pull over there.
I got a discounted yeah. Juan Soto jersey and Jalen Brunson jersey for my Knicks, so yeah. That I'm waiting right now.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I decided to get on my winnings, so yeah, I got new jerseys coming.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm saving up every little penny. I got a savings account, and I'm putting like $30 each month, and save up probably in the next 2-3 years, and I'll be able to have enough money to travel.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now I work paycheck to paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I live nearby SF, San Francisco. Very expensive.
No, you live in San Diego.
Huh?
So,
You live in San Diego.
Who?
you,
not the-
according
no.
to our other friend, according you lived in San Diego.
Oh, I get it. Jokes on. Hey, John LaJoy.
Yo.
I did not know that the 49ers we play in San Diego because apparently someone said that the Golden Gate Bridge and Levi Stadium is in San Diego.
What? Wow, that's bad.
David Corona said the Golden Gate Bridge called the Golden State Bridge. He's on a true 49ers. I'm joking.
Or Golden State Bridge. Hey, that's not a bad name.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody from Humboldt County knows where the Golden Gate Bridge is, and I'm from Humboldt County.
Yes, that was funny. I was like, wait a second, what the hell are you talking about? Oh, I went to San Diego and I saw the Golden Gate Bridge. I've been to San Diego. I've never seen the Golden Gate Bridge in San Diego.
Me either.
Damn. I
I've
haven't been
also-
to a
might-
bridge at all.
I've also been in Los
I've been
Angeles.
to the Brooklyn Bridge.
I've
From New
also
York,
been
that's
to
it.
Los Angeles. Apparently,
Yes.
there is two 49er stadiums: our 49er stadium and then the other stadium. Idiot.
SoCal. Hell yeah. Our second home.
Since we
Oh,
took
what
it
I do
over
want-
the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember.
speaking of the
Rudy-
Eagles, yeah, their fans started leaving at the half after Hurts threw a second pick, just to pull it out.
Speaking of the Rams stadium,
There's photos.
Rudy and I did a show on Saturday, and someone in the chat said, "Hey, ask Rudy why the Niner fans sell out the stadium." And this was Rudy's excuse. Well, we haven't been in LA for a very long time. Fans don't know, that we're there yet. But in 5 years, I'm like, and I said, "Hold on, Rudy. You guys were there.
Just go back to the Midwest.
You guys were
Just
in
go back to
LA
the middle.
first, then you guys went to St. Louis, and then you returned." And so that was the most dumbest, but that's Rudy for you. He's the most,
I think they used to be in Anaheim too, no?
yeah.
Mhm.
He used to play in the LA Coliseum, yeah, that Olympic arena.
So
And the
before
Angel Stadium too.
Mhm.
they went to St. Louis, they were trying to get a new stadium. So basically, if you watch NFL films on NFL Network, they talk about the histories of all the team, and they were saying that they were unable to get a stadium in LA, so they moved to Anaheim, and they played there. But when they played there, they did not like the stadium that were in there. They went back to LA. They still wanted a stadium, and they just got fed up and said, "We're going to St. Louis." And they went to St. Louis. They finally got a stadium, and now they're back in LA. So that's one thing about, that's a good reminder for teams in the NFL. If you have an old stadium and they can't get you a new stadium, they'll go somewhere else. It's
Yep.
been done so many times.
Like the Chargers too.
Yep. The Chargers.
What do you mean by old stadiums?
So the Colts were in Baltimore. They wanted a
Mhm.
new stadium. The owner at the time was a dumb idiot, and he just at night just
Mhm.
put everything in big trucks, and they just drove to Indianapolis. And of course, I don't want to talk about San Francisco, but they had a stadium. It was going to be way cheaper than what the Yorks pay. I think the Yorks pay like $500 million. It was going to be like $100 million to build a new stadium at Candlestick Park, and for whatever the reason, the Yorks said no. So, is what it is. Like if you ever like walk in the neighborhoods of San Francisco, you talk about Levi Stadiums, that they will like tear your head off, because there are some people who are still mad about that because you had the money, you got to negotiate with the city because number one, they didn't own the stadium, the city did, so they had no ownership. So, but that's a little touchy subject. I don't want to touch on because it does upset me.
Yeah, San
Yeah.
Francisco. Yeah.
Hate the new stadiums too. So yeah, hate
also,
my new stadium as
Also,
well.
the state that they made was a design for San Francisco.
Why did they even put the stadium in Santa Clara? They could have just kept it in San Francisco.
And also, if they were going to build a stadium in Santa Clara, they should have done what the Rams, just dome it up, put a dome over it, because it gets hot.
Yep.
It gets hot out there.
exactly.
Now, at the end of the year, once it gets November, December, it starts to cool down. But people who have never lived in the Bay Area, in the month of October, it gets hot. It's the worst 3 weeks for me. Some people love the hot weather. So say it's 90 degrees in San Francisco, it's about 110 in Santa Clara because it's a valley. It's a valley. So there's no mountains. There's no air ventilation. It's flat. So when the sun hits it, it's like being in Arizona. In San Francisco, you have a big giant mountain called Double Rock. It's a giant mountain. So when the heat
Mhm.
hits the rock, it absorbs a lot of the heat, and the stadium is right next to the water. So basically, it's like an enclosed, giant fan. So even on the hot days, there's still wind because of that giant thing, the
And it's hot, humid air blowing at you, basically.
It's a nickname that the people that live in that area, it's called Double Rock. You know, it's a term. It's not a district or anything. It's just called. It's just a little giant little mount that, for whatever the reason, you know, kept the heat, you know, and all that stuff. But it kept that wind in there, like for like players like the Giants that played there at night. There were some nights where it was foggy and cold because it was like a super like a tornado. Like sometimes in the outfield, you would see like if there was garbage on the field, it would spin around like a tornado. So it was much cooler. It was much cooler, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm talking way too much.
That's cool.
It's not important.
You play on a flight as well? Damn.
So, what's his name? Your Hall of Fame coach hated playing there when we were playing in championship games and playoff games. He said, "Man, this is worse than New York." And you guys get cold weather.
No, it's because with the climate of New York, the stadium where we're at, it's a bunch of swamplands, like, you know, marsh, like basically like, you know, lands of grass and water. Basically, it's like a marshland, yeah. So that's basically the climate of outside.
Are you saying you guys are Florida?
No, not the Everglades. No, there's not like alligators. No,
Michael.
no, there's no like. It's just, you know, patches of it, not completely like Florida. No.
Now I understand why people from New York go to Florida for vacation. Just I'm playing
Because they want to hang out with Michael.
Oh no, you said it.
Oh, CarCast, don't forget Darwin Raven Levi.
He'll come in here and he'll talk
Florida.
for like 3 hours nonstop. That guy can talk.
No car. Oh, you're talking about Darwin's? I thought you were talking about Michael.
Yeah, Levi lives in BC in Florida.
Do I know who else lives in
No,
Florida?
but Florida.
No, he doesn't. I
Nathan
thought
C., our brother.
no, he
Okay.
doesn't. I thought Levi lives in Maryland.
No, he lives in Florida because I asked him.
I thought he
Okay.
lives a couple minutes away from the Ravens Stadium. That's weird.
Florida.
No,
No, I've
he
only
used
been to
to.
Florida once or twice. That's it.
Yeah, I thought he lived in Maryland. Baltimore.
Maryland.
I've been to Maryland before. It's
He
pretty,
said-
you know, outdoorsy. That's all.
He
Been
said
to Maryland.
he said he's lived in this place. He said he's lived in that
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, I don't even know where he lives right now.
He said he said he's been everywhere.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
He's practically living in an RV at this point if he's been everywhere.
Imagine if he does live in an RV and his job is just to drive around.
Yeah, or living as a nomad on the roads, you know, living town to town.
I would just
There's
love
people
to
like that out there.
Hey,
would
if
just
someone
love-
paid me $1 million a year just to drive one of those buses, just places, I'll do that for a living. That is my
Hey, listen,
dream,
I'd rather live in an RV if it comes to that before
That's
living in
my
a house.
dream.
If I could just live on the road and
because
just be free.
I want to learn about other places. I want to see the culture around our
Mhm.
country.
No, that's a dream of mine too. If I ever had the opportunity to live in an RV and, you know, just travel country to country, town to town, or like, yeah, I'll do it in a heartbeat for most of my life, definitely.
John
Yes.
Madden's personal driver, he's retired, but he said for like
Mhm.
20 years in the fall and winter, he will drive John Madden everywhere. And that he says that was his dream job. He says, like, during the non-football season, he would spend time with his family, and then during football season, he would drive John Madden. And he had the best job, basically 6 months, no work, 6 months, get paid $1 million to drive a bus every year for 20 years. He made $20 million.
Damn.
That guy retired with a big smile. Like that's like
Mhm.
the dream right there. Half
That's
the
a
year,
dream job.
half the year you don't work. Half the year you make $1 million just to drive a bus.
Just to drive one of the greatest head coaches in the league, RIP, but yeah, in history.
Yep.
And he was
Definitely.
he was where I'm from, Daly City. Maybe I'll be the second famous person if my channel ever like launches and becomes big. I'll be like,
Or why don't you just, you know, collect some blackmail on the John Lynch or something and make you the next head coach?
no,
You don't
Yeah.
want to be the head coach?
no, the players would not like me. I'm an old. Hey, I'm
Not even the GM? Hey,
I
listen,
may
screw
be-
it. Roll with
I may
power.
be the same, almost the same age as the veterans like Trent Williams, Kyle Juszczyk, etc. And the coaches. But I have a like the high school kids that I coach and the junior college kids that I used to coach. They hated me because I taught them in that old school manner. When I was a kid and I was on all sports teams, I tried every sports. All my coaches were like super old school blue collar guys. Like a lot of people don't believe me. You know me. San Francisco used to be a blue collar city, blue collar. So that blue collar mentality now, just like everything, the tech industry changed.
Modernized.
But the point of the matter is that if I did something wrong, my coach will just yell at me for no reason. Even if I did something, that's what you do. You're like, no matter what, like they would always yell. And if you did something wrong, they would take you out. All right, I'm taking out this player, John Jay. I'm putting this other player.
I mean, you're coaching grown men though at this point, not children.
That pissed me off. Like the story of Michael Jordan is true. When Michael Jordan got cut his junior year in high school, he became a better player, and that's what happened to me every time. When every time I was benched, oh man, I would go in the batting cages and I would swing 100 times. And then I was like, all right, it motivated me to get better and better.
Yeah. Down ups for me. Basically, I played football in high school.
Oh, you did too? Okay.
Yeah, I got proof right there.
Oh, look at that jersey!
Look at that.
And it's small on me now.
Yeah. Because when you grow up,
this is old school.
You outgrow all your clothes.
That probably would have fit me back then. No, I used to play tight end in my school.
Yeah, see, I played right tackle, right guard, left tackle, defensive end, and I played a little bit of linebacker too. For being 6'2",
versatility galore.
Basically, our school was small. John Jay's football team would have probably tried to beat us, but we had enough guys to just give them a nice, good headache.
When did you play? In the 80s, 90s?
2000.
Oh, in the 2000. So you.
Our worst one was basically playing against Petaluma and those guys.
Yo, David.
Yo, what's up?
Want to bet?
I know Corona wants to bet me that his Warriors will beat the Lakers.
Want to bet?
Hang on, what about the Bulls? Speaking of the bet, let's see the Bulls right now.
Want to bet?
Apparently the Bulls
they're ahead of us.
Apparently the Bulls are better than the Lakers, apparently, for someone who I know.
Oh,
Meanwhile, we pummeled the Trailblazers today. No shocker there.
David doesn't want to bet.
I'm just looking at the games right now.
He doesn't
I don't want to run your pockets. I don't want to take
you
your
play
money.
Corona.
Oh, you're gonna run my pocket.
Corona.
Rudy just ran your pockets.
The Raptors.
Corona, you know you should have betted. You should have betted Randy or Awesome Kid because you're playing the Raptors later on.
Corona,
All right, hit them up.
Number one awesome kid is like, never mind.
Corona, I can run.
He's a minor,
run your pockets, bro.
By next year,
he doesn't bet no more.
adult.
He doesn't bet no more because he's lost 3 times.
Oh yeah,
and he likes Whopper hamburgers for some reason. So now he has to eat Whopper hamburgers for the rest of his life because that was one of his bets.
Damn.
I didn't say that.
Don't catch a heart attack now. Come on now.
Yeah.
No, I think the place that he would get a heart attack from is if he came up to Washington and if I took him to BC Frugal.
David, look behind you, David. Look behind you, David. Oh, he doesn't want to.
What?
I see Rudy behind you. He's giving you your hand.
Damn.
Carcass.
No. Michael's behind him. Turn around. I heard that.
If you hear cat noises, you know who's behind you.
Oh my god. Oh, that's fucked up. Michael's talking.
My cousin went to the Laker game tonight.
Hello.
Here's Robbie.
Hi.
What's up, bro?
Put that on. Let's see if that fits you.
Oh, hello.
Edwin, come here.
Hey,
Yeah,
Corona,
bang,
your
bang,
La-
nine again. Bang, bang, nine. Bang, bang,
Corona,
nine
your
again.
Corona, your Lakers losing.
Hey.
Oh,
What's up?
What?
Your
What's
Lakers,
up?
My two crazy
losing.
kids.
He said it's too crazy.
Oh,
I see.
jeez.
Yeah.
And he's only 15.
Corona,
Come
Corona,
here.
your Lakers losing.
It fits him.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
look, he's a football player.
Oh, technically he is. Because he played
Oh,
2 years in
Yeah.
7th and 8th grade.
And this is exactly color.
It is exactly almost the same
I
color.
know
as
you're not
yours.
losing for that.
What position he plays?
That's a
Is
hustle.
it-
He played
Is that the,
safety, corner, wide receiver.
Nice.
What's the other put? Wide back.
Yeah, why back?
Corner.
Yeah, he played corner too. Because
Don't worry,
he's
kid. We'll send you
all-
some D1 offers to my Giants. I'll stop.
Let's jump on.
Don't worry, YTC. You guys are gonna draft Caleb Williams and he'll save your franchise.
No, the Bears will do that, apparently.
No.
the Bears will. We're gonna-
YTC. I heard if you don't want Caleb Williams, you're not a real Giants fan.
If I do that.
Hey, listen, I'm also not a real Giants fan if I take Jaden Daniels. What do I know?
So is
He's like-
Saquon going to the
It's
Bears?
like it's like a Giants fan. Come on, guys, we should have lost.
No, I want
Now
to.
we're
I actually want to
drafting
trade with
picks.
New England because New England might screw around and take a quarterback in the second round. They might just go after the offensive lineman.
So
and
is
not be interested
Saquon
in
is,
the
Sa-
quarterback.
is Saquon going to go to the Bears?
Yes.
So you can run over there? Hey, I mean, we'll be able to get a free second round pick out of them, knowing how dumb the Bears are.
Well. I heard from a Bears fan that if they get Saquon Barkley, that they're gonna go 13-4.
Come on, they already have enough running backs as it is. They have one at under center, and then they have two more after that.
Two more what?
The Bears
They
are
already have a
gonna
running
ruin
back,
his career.
and Justin Fields.
Yeah, but none of
The
them
other
are
running back.
consistent. None of them are consistent.
Yeah, Justin Fields is at running. He's a running back at quarterback. So yeah.
He's a runner. Yeah.
Hey, listen, it's only a matter of time before he hits the Merc and he's another Black Taysom Hill. It's
I
only a
bet you
matter
he's
of
gonna
time.
go. I bet you he's gonna go to Kansas City Chiefs. Lot.
They're gonna use him like Taysom Hill. They're gonna use him as a Taysom roll gadget play kind of play.
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs are called the Swifties. Don't forget that because they
Yeah,
suck.
Sounds like
Swifties.
Those sounds like an ice cream flavor, but yeah.
David,
Yeah.
did your Lakers win?
Ice cream flavor.
Now we play at 7:30.
Yeah, they play in a couple of minutes, in 23 minutes against the Raptors.
Oh, you play in a.
They got,
Oh,
no, it's in the Lakers. It's in the Lakers arena, yeah. That crypto arena should have kept it secret.
At Staples Center.
Crypto arena.
She was showing on him.
Yeah, they're not anymore.
Edwin,
Come on, you could have kept
calm
it as
down.
the. You couldn't keep it the Modelo. I'm not the Modelos. Maybe what was the other place? Other than Staples, Big Lots or something like that. I don't know.
Where's this dude Spongy? I want to talk shit.
Whatever sells office supplies. You could have put that name.
Boys out.
Supplies.
No.
Corona, let me see you drop some
Then
bars.
relax.
Tootsie.
What?
Tootsie.
Let me see you drop some bars.
I don't feel like it right now.
Hey, listen, with the hoodie you're rocking right now, you definitely look like you want to drop some bars.
I'm huffing and puffing and crazy. I bang down the blue all day, every day. Like I'm a West Coast gangster from West Coast.
It's Corona.
My Lakers and my Dodgers gonna win the world. My Lakers gonna win the title. My Dodgers gonna win the World Series, and my 49ers gonna win the Super Bowl.
No.
You're only gonna get one, David.
No.
What do you mean, no?
You mean you're-
You don't want the Niners to win a Super Bowl?
No,
John
I don't
Jay?
want the Dodgers to win anything. They are a poverty franchise.
Also,
Yeah.
Corona, why were you saying?
Nah, they're the
You were on
Boston
Michael
Celtics of the
Street.
MLB.
You
That's
were
all
on
they are.
Michael
They
Street
try
the
to
other
buy
day.
talent and it doesn't work.
You were on Michael Stream the other day, jinxing the 49ers left. Oh, we're coming out to the Bears. I'm gonna bet with you. I want to bet with you.
The Dodgers are the Celtics of the MLB. You buy
We're gonna
talent.
beat you guys. We're gonna beat you
No,
guys.
the Dodgers are poverty. They're a poverty franchise.
No, they're chokers. If anything, they try to buy talent and it doesn't work.
The Dodgers are more equivalent of the Philadelphia Eagles. That's how their fan base are.
No, because they don't buy talent like the Eagles do. I mean, the Eagles have to draft it.
The Dodgers,
Obviously.
they have never bought talent. They've just been very lucky the last 5 years.
Yeah, they bought Ohtani and they bought the other
Yeah,
Asian
in
dude.
only
They bought
5 years. Like, if
Freeland.
you want to talk about buying talent, the Yankees or the Kings are buying talent. They still have
Did you
not
hear
won
about
Oh,
that?
yeah.
in the
Did you hear about
21st
the other
century.
Japanese guy? He went to Chicago Cubs.
Oh, who? Oh, that guy.
The lefty from Japan. He went to the Cubs.
Oh wow.
Yup.
All we did was get Juan Soto. Really, that's much. And a bunch of other pieces. I got his jersey, by the way, but yeah, we'll see.
Hey, Dad, you want to see
I
something?
got it on a cheap deal.
You buy a San Diego?
Look at that Niners flag on the top right.
You buy a San Diego?
Leave it on there.
Double spin.
Wait, come again?
You get a San Diego?
No,
No.
like San Diego
Double spin.
It's a joke.
because he loves the Padres. He loves the Padres.
I don't know.
Don't get
He
me
loves
out.
the Padres. He loves the Clippers.
You wish.
He loves the Rams. That's why he made that bet.
Well,
Yeah.
Corona, definitely. I'll get you them photos. I'm definitely going to that Dodgers and Yankees game. I already got
Yeah,
my
for
tickets for the I already got my tickets to go play Skippy's team. The
Oh,
Toronto
yeah?
Blue Jays,
I don't know who to root for because both teams are poverty.
Oh, Corona, quick thing I was gonna tell you. Apparently,
Nah,
Spongy's
he's just
timestamp-
hating. That's all.
Apparently,
I'm not
Spongy's
hating.
He's just a hater. He's
I'm
just
not
a
a
hater.
hater. You guys
He's a
have not
big-
won. You guys have not won a real
John Jay's
ring
a
in the
big
21st
hater.
century.
He's a hater from the
We
Dodgers
got a
and the
ring in the
Lakers.
21st century
He's a
still.
big hater. He doesn't like the Dodgers.
Diamondbacks
So he's
have
a
won
big hater.
more real rings than both your teams in the 21st century.
Real
Bobby.
rings.
Bobby.
Real
Bobby.
rings.
Bobby.
Hey, look at the dog.
That's just one of them.
It's a cool dog.
Hey, Corona, apparently Spongy
Sickening.
is lacking, and he got a timestamp of you saying "Let's go Cowboys."
Cowboys.
He sent me it. What do
Yeah,
you
the
mean?
first round exits. Come on, that's Dakota Rain Prescott. You trust him?
No, cowgirl suck.
Rain Dakota Prescott. You already know he's about to get bounced out.
So
Dak's good throw interceptions.
So the Cowboys, I gave them a new nickname. I call them the burger patties. The burger.
The cow tricks, the
SpongeBob
cow
or
baddies.
what?
Yeah.
So the Cowboys are the burger patties, and Spongy, if you're listening, you are a dodo because Philadelphia fans don't live in Philadelphia.
Yeah, he's a SpongeBob.
Dodo.
SpongeBob.
No, because I've never seen one team win a ring and then they talk like they're above everything and they're another dynasty coming up.
Yep.
I've never seen a team win a ring like that.
So Dak,
Mind you, it took
Dak,
50 years in the Super Bowl era to win a ring. So
Dak Prescott's about to piss his pants.
Again.
it's what Dakota does. He only has 2 playoff victories within his 6 or 7 year career.
Mhm.
Well, it's like in 7 years he has like 2 playoff wins. It's no different. And one of them was because of he beat on the corpse of Tom Brady. That was 8 and 9.
Why is the weather so shit here? Oh my god.
All I can say is weather is bipolar.
I know.
It is, especially in Jersey. One day it's snowing, one day it's hot as crap.
Hey, John Jay, did Michael drop that super chat? Or,
Why can't you go to?
You did a show, so did he? Guess he's muted right
I'm
now.
gonna go to Tootsie.
I don't know.
He's muted right now, so I don't know. Yeah.
Oh my bad. I was talking.
You're
Anyway.
talking to a brick wall. Damn.
I was talking. Anyway, as I was saying, like Michael, whenever you want to drop, he could drop. I don't really care. I just wanted to rub it in his face to tell him I know more about your team than you do. I said 7-10, and you're finished right behind the Packers. And I was
I
right.
mean, we got it right. 7 wins, so
I had
exactly
7 wins. You guys were saying 8 and 9.
No, I didn't. I said 7
Yes,
out of
you
10.
did. You were overhyping the Bears too.
No, I wasn't.
You're a Bears fan.
Ugh.
I'll just play.
Dad.
I thought they were going 0-17.
I thought they were going to go with 0-17 because after they lost and they were 0-4, I was, oh my gosh, when are they going to win the game? And I said
No,
that
because they blew a 28 to
might-
4. They blew a 28 to 14 lead to a team that gave up 70 points the week before. I thought they weren't going to come back on them.
Yeah,
That was
just like the
hilarious.
Giants.
Come again, we beat them last year.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I didn't say nothing.
No,
Anyways, I'm gonna run TOP's pocket watch.
And speaking of the Ravens, I got a couple of Ravens fans pockets to win next year when we play them
Get a hook.
again.
Get Horns and me.
Yeah.
Last.
The only
Bang, bang, nine
team that's
again.
beaten
It was
them
Bang,
before.
bang, 9 again.
She was stubborn. She was
You're John?
stubborn.
John Jay, the only team that's ever beaten Lamar in the NFC.
Who?
Us.
Oh yeah.
We're the only team that's beaten Lamar out of every NFC team in his career.
Yeah. He's trying to be cocky right now, trying to flex from his overrated team.
So we get him in the Super Bowl.
Can you
Playing around.
close the front of it? Daddy, can you close this when I come in? Please.
No, Edwin.
Pretty please.
Edwin Austin.
I'm never coming in there.
That would be my kid, my 5-year-old talking.
Man. I need to show Tootsie.
So,
Oh man.
all right, I'm going to go ahead and play the intro going out, and
Yeah,
then,
good timing.
and yeah.
Mhm.
No, because my headphones were about to die right now. So
Oh, shoot. All right. Here goes the intro.
Well,
All right.
yep,
Take
peace.
that.
Subscribe to Daddy. What else? Bang. Niner. Gay. Bang, bang, nine, gay.
That's right. Oh yeah.
So John Jay, what do you have plans for basically this weekend?
Well, this week, I'm not gonna do a lot of shows this week because there's nothing to talk about.
Daddy, Mommy's gonna come
If there,
out from the
if I do
cave.
something, like you'll probably be most like call-in
Mommy.
programs. But
Yeah.
I'll start streaming regular again next week, but
Daddy.
I'll probably do some stuff this week. Not sure what, but that's what I'm doing.
Tata. Tata. Poppy.
And Carcast, what are you planning of doing this week?
Robbie.
Podcast.
Oh, nothing much. I don't have anything planned. Probably something.
Okay.
Tomorrow. Probably something tomorrow. I'll see. I'll keep it updated on the community tab. Appreciate you for having me on though.
Oh yeah, no problem, Carcast. David, what do you got plans to join anybody's podcast this week or what?
Nah, I'll just chill, watch the games. That's about it, man.
Thanks for having me on as always, Sean.
Oh yeah. And I'll be doing a podcast on Friday. It's just going to be quick little updates, but it's at 12 o'clock. No play-by-play at all until technically I'm going to be busy when the 49ers are playing. I'm hoping that I'm not missing that game because I got to go see my little brother, so I might do a pre-recording one with my little brother.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he's a Colts fan, and he's taller than me. I'm 6'2", he's 6'4".
Fight.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream.
Okay.
Just give me a few minutes.
Like everybody said, F the Lambs.
Fight.
And F
Yep, F
all
the-
the other 31 teams like Corey Davis says.
Fight.
Quest for Corey.
Yes.
Yep. Course for Corey, number 6.
Yes. And F all
Yep.
the other teams.
Yep.
Oil.
Fine, I'm the loser.
No.